Our third speaker is Diana Hutchinson, and she's already out of time, so thank you. She is doing from the interpretive reading manual, the play. It's the, I don't remember which speech it is, 4, I think. Her speech is from Our Town. Thornton Wilder's play Our Town is about a fictional town of Grover's, I can't read today, Corner, New Hampshire in the early 1900s. Diana will be doing an interpretive reading of portions of Act 3, the final act. The setting is in a cemetery on a hilltop overlooking the town. Emily has died in childbirth and is about to be buried. The scene begins with a narration by the stage manager. Then the undertaker, Joe Stoddard, has an exchange with Emily's cousin, Sam Craig. The dead souls who already inhabit the cemetery sit in chairs at the front of the stage. Among the dead are Emily's mother-in-law, Mrs. Gibbs, and her gossipy friend, Mrs. Summers. The dead are detached witnesses to the funeral. Emily joins the dead, but she misses her previous life and decides to go back and relive part of it. The other souls disapprove and advise Emily to stay in the cemetery. With the aid of the stage manager, Emily steps into the past, revisiting the morning of her 12th birthday. Her mother, Mrs. Webb, gives Emily some presents and calls to Mr. Webb. As Emily participates, she also watches the scene as an observer, noting her parents' youth and beauty. Emily now has a nostalgic appreciation for everyday life that her parents and other living characters do not share. She becomes agonized by the beauty and transience of everyday life and demands to be taken back to the cemetery where she settles among the dead souls. Diana Hutchinson. And Mike Thompson is doing her evaluation because he's super evaluator today, and will read us the objectives.
We'll have a meeting sometime where one person does every role. Diana's objectives are to adapt a play for interpretive reading and to portray several characters in one reading, identifying them to the audience through voice changes and movement.
It's summer 1913, friends. Gradual changes in Grover's Corners. Horses are getting rarer. Farmers coming into town in Fords. Everybody locks their house doors at night now. Ain't been any burglars in town yet, but everybody's heard about them. You'd be surprised, though. On the whole, things don't change much around here. This cemetery is certainly an important part of Grover's Corners. It's on a hilltop, a windy hilltop. Lots of sky, lots of clouds, often lots of sun and moon and stars. You come up here on a fine afternoon and you can see range on range of hills. And there, quite a ways down, is Grover's Corners. Yes, beautiful spot up here. Mountain laurel and lilacs. I often wonder why people like to be buried in Brooklyn when they might pass the same time here in New Hampshire. Over there are the old stones, 1670, 1680, strong-minded people that come a long way to be independent. This here is the new part of the cemetery. Here's your friend, Mrs. Gibbs. And let me see. Here's Mrs. Soames, who enjoyed Emily's wedding, so you remember? Oh, and lots of others. Emily's brother, Wallace, whose appendix burst when he was on a Boy Scout trip to Crawford Notch. Yes, an awful lot of sorrow has sort of quieted down up here. People just wild with grief have brought their relatives up this hill. We all know how it is. And then time, and sunny days, and rainy days, and snow. We're all glad they're in a beautiful place, and we're coming up here ourselves when our fit's over. Now, there are some things we all know, but we don't take them out and look at them very often. Everybody knows in their bones that something is eternal, and that something has to do with human beings. All the greatest people ever lived have been telling us for 5,000 years. And yet, you'd be surprised how people are always losing hold of it. There's something way down deep that's eternal about every human being. You know as well as I do that the dead don't stay interested in us living people for very long. Gradually, they lose hold of the earth and the ambitions they had and the pleasures they had and the things they suffered and the people they loved. They get weaned away from the earth. That's the way I put it, weaned away. And they stay here while the earth part of them burns away, burns out. And all that time, they slowly get indifferent to what's going on in Grover's Corners. Well, there are some living people. There's Joe Stoddard, our undertaker, supervising a new-made grave. And here comes a Grover Corners boy that left town to go out west. Good afternoon, Joe Stoddard. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Let me see now. Do I know you? I'm Sam Craig. Gracious sakes alive. Of all people, I should have known you'd be back for the funeral. You've been away a long time, Sam. Yes, I've been away for over 12 years. I'm in business out in Buffalo now, Joe. But when I got news of my cousin's death, I thought I'd combine things a little and come and see the old home. You look well. Yes, can't complain. Very sad, our journey today, Samuel. I always say I hate to supervise when a young person is taken. They'll be here in a few minutes now. Why, this is my Aunt Julia. I'd forgotten that she'd... Of course. Yes, Doc Gibbs lost his wife 2-3 years ago, about this time. Today is another pretty bad blow for him, too. Joe, what'd she die of? Who? My cousin, Emily. Oh, didn't you know? Had some trouble bringing a baby into the world. 'Twas her second, though. There's a little boy about 4 years old. The grave's gonna be over there? Yes, that's it. You'll excuse me now. I see him coming. Who is it, Julia? My daughter-in-law, Emily Webb. Well, I declare, what did she die of, Julia? In childbirth. Childbirth? I'd forgotten all about that. My, wasn't life awful and wonderful. I remember Emily's wedding. Wasn't it a lovely wedding? I called on them at their new farm just before I died. Perfectly beautiful farm. Oh, look, here comes Emily. Hello? Hello, Emily. Hello, Mother Gibbs. Emily. Hello. It's raining. Yes. They'll be gone soon, dear. Just rest yourself. It seems thousands of years since Oh, Papa remembered that was my favorite hymn. Oh, I wish I'd been here a long time. I don't like being new here. Mother Gibbs, George and I made that farm into just the best place you ever saw. We thought of you all the time. We wanted to show you the new barn and a great long cement drinking fountain for the stock. We bought that out of the money you left us. It won't be the same to George without me, but it's a lovely farm. Live people don't understand, do they? No, dear, not very much. They're sort of shut up into little boxes, aren't they? I feel as though I knew them last 1,000 years ago. Mother Gibbs, we have a Ford too. Never gives any trouble. I don't drive though. Mother Gibbs, when does this feeling go away of being one of them? How long does it? Shh, dear, just wait and be patient. I know. Look, they're finished. They're going. Shh. Look, Father Gibbs is bringing some of my flowers to you. He looks just like George, doesn't he? Oh, Mother Gibbs, I never realized before how troubled and how in the dark live persons are. Look at him. I loved him so. From morning till night, that's all they are, troubled. But Mother Gibbs, one can go back. One can go back there again, into living. I feel it. I know it. Why, just there for a moment I was thinking about the farm. And for a minute I was there, and my baby was on my lap as plain as day. Yes, of course you can. I can go back there and live all those days over again? Why not? All I can say is, Emily, don't. Emily, don't. It's not what you think it'd be. But I won't live over a sad day. I'll choose a happy one. I'll choose the day I first knew I loved George. Why should that be painful? You not only live it, but you watch yourself living it. And as you watch it, you see the things that they, down there, never know. You see the future, and you know what's going to happen afterwards. But is that painful? Why? That's not the only reason why you shouldn't do it, Emily. When you've been here longer, you'll see that our life here is to forget all that and to think only of what's ahead and be ready for what's ahead. When you've been here longer, you'll understand. But Mother Gibbs, how can I ever forget that life? It's all I know. It's all I had. Oh, Emily, it isn't wise. Really, it isn't. But it's a thing I must know for myself. I'll choose a happy day anyway. No, at least choose an unimportant day. Choose the least important day in your life. It will be important enough. I can choose a birthday, at least, can't I? I choose my 12th birthday. All right, February 11th, 1899, a Tuesday. We'll begin at dawn. You remember it had been snowing for several days. The sun's coming up. There's Main Street, and that's Mr. Morgan's drugstore before he changed it. Oh, that's the town I knew as a little girl. And look, there's the old white fence that used to be around our house. Oh, I'd forgotten that. I love it so. Are they inside? Yes, your mother will be coming down in a minute to make breakfast. Children! Wally, Emily, time to get up. Mama, I'm here. Oh, how young Mama looks. I didn't know Mama was ever that young. Hurry up, children. It's 7 o'clock. Now, I don't want to call you again. I can't bear it. She's so young and beautiful. Why did she ever have to get old? Mama, I'm here. I'm all grown up. I love you, everything. I can't look at everything hard enough. Good morning, Mama. Well now, dear, a very happy birthday to my girl and many happy returns. There are some surprises waiting for you on the kitchen table. Oh, Mama, you shouldn't have. Oh, I can't. But birthday or no birthday, I want you to eat your breakfast good and slow. I want you to grow up and be a good, strong girl. That and the blue paper is from your Aunt Carrie, and I reckon you can guess who brought the postcard album. I found it on the doorstep when I brought in the milk. George Gibbs must have come over here pretty early. Right nice of him. Oh, George, I'd forgotten that. Chew that bacon good and slow. It'll help keep you warm on a cold day. Oh, Mama, just look at me 1 minute as though you really saw me. Mama, 14 years have gone by. I'm dead. You're a grandmother, Mama. I married George Gibbs, Mama. Wally's dead, too. Mama, his appendix burst on a camping trip to North Conway. We felt just terrible about it, don't you remember? But just for a moment now, we're all together. Mama, just for a moment, we're happy. Let's look at one another. That in the yellow paper is something I found in the attic among your grandmother's things. You're old enough to wear it now, and I thought you'd like it. And this is from you. Why, Mama, it's just lovely, and it's just what I wanted. It's beautiful. Well, I hope you liked it. Hunted all over. Your Aunt Nora couldn't find one in Concord, so I had to send all the way to Boston. I can't go on. It goes by so fast. We don't have time to look at one another. I didn't realize. So all that was going on and we never noticed. Take me back. Up the hill, up to my grave. But first, wait, one more look. Goodbye, Grover's Corners. Goodbye. Goodbye, Mama and Papa. Goodbye to clocks ticking and Mama's sunflowers and food and coffee and new iron dresses and hot baths, sleeping and waking up. Oh, Earth, you're too wonderful for anybody to realize you. Do any human beings ever realize life while they live it? Every minute? No. The saints and poets, maybe. They do some. I'm ready to go back.